Okay, and one more thing I forgot to tell you about the heat exchanger slash oil cooler for the Chevy HHR. Um, it is all documented on go to ChevyHhr.net, and they have the pictures and the whole documentation on all the information on how to put an adapter on it and make it work. Also, if you Google Chevy HHR heat exchanger or Chevy HHR oil cooler, you will see pictures that will also take you to the site and explain it to you. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Peace. Hey, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Mr. Keep It Real. First, I want to give a quick shout out to TaylorMade Dreams channel. TaylorMade Dreams. He's got a great channel. You should check it out. So, what I'm here to talk about, you see, this is a model of a Chevy HHR, and I have been looking at quite a few videos on YouTube about people that are changing the the oil cooler on this particular car. Now, I used to have the real car. Now I just have the model, and I had the same problem happen with me, where the oil cooler, or heat exchanger as they call it, it went out. And first off, there's a few things to know in order to change it or change the seals in it. The very first thing, the very number one thing, there's only one thing you take away from this video, is the very first thing you must do is go into the trunk, disconnect the battery, and make sure you leave a towel over where the door closes. That way you won't get locked out once you close it. The reason why you do this is because in order to get to the oil cooler, there are a couple of electronic computers over to your right, and you're gonna have to remove those or move them around. If you leave the battery connected and touch any part of that computer with a wrench or anything, it's gonna blow that computer, and you're gonna have more problems than you thought. Okay, so very first thing of all things is to disconnect the battery. Okay, secondly, the problem is there's 3 bolts holding on the oil cooler slash heat exchanger. The very first one is on the top. You'll be able to get to that, no problem. The other 2 are hidden underneath it. It's going to be tricky to get to it, but it is possible. Sometimes people have gotten to it, and in the process of getting those screws off, those bolts off, they damage the heat exchanger altogether, or the oil cooler altogether. They damage it. And then you're going to have leaks not only from your seals, but also from where you damaged it. Okay, this is what I did, because it was a bad situation. Whoever engineered it was wrong. Whoever designed it was wrong. So my whole thing was to find an adapter, which I found out that the people that make the automobile called the Aerial Atom. Now they make this car. It's like a skeleton car, frame. It's super fast and everything. Great car, nice looking car. But they make it with about 3 different motor configurations. I think one's a V8 and one's a Honda Turbo, and then one actually used the 2.4 liter out of the HHR. So I found out that they had actually had an adapter that bolted in place of where the oil cooler is, or heat exchanger, on the stock motor. And so I bought it. It cost about $150, I think, but I had to modify it. I saw on YouTube the guy that was trying to replace his seals. He damaged the oil cooler, and he went and asked somebody how much it would cost to make an adapter for that, and someone told him $900. I said, wow. So the adapter can be had, I believe still is available, but you're gonna have to modify it. But once you modify it, it works great. You can go with the conventional oil cooler, and it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so that's for the Chevy HHR heat exchanger oil cooler. Also, people, I still have the Ryobi garage door opener remote camera that I'm giving away. So if you please subscribe and like the video, and put your name and information, your mailing information to my email, send it to my email. I'll be able to, at the end of the year, I'm going to do the drawing, And so far I have only one interested subscriber in it. So you got to be like the lotto. You got to be in it to win it, baby. So hit me up, give me that information. I'll send you that for free. All right, peace. Take care. Much love. Okay, and one more thing I forgot to tell you about the heat exchanger slash oil cooler for the Chevy HHR. It is all documented on, go to ChevyHhr.net, and they have the pictures and the whole documentation on all the information on how to put an adapter on it and make it work. Also, if you Google Chevy HHR heat exchanger or Chevy HHR oil cooler, you will see pictures that will also take you to the site and explain it to you. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.